Howdy peeps. I'm in Melbourne for a work trip. Woken up a bit early and I'm ready for the most important meal of the day, which is breakfast. That's a lie. I think breakfast is getting out of fashion, right? A lot of people are doing this intermittent fasting thing. But anyway, I digress. So last time I was in Melbourne, the obsession for me was the Lune Croissants, right? So went pretty early and there was a massive line here. So my aim today is to find another croissant. Did a bit of a Google search and I'm going to Bakemono Bakery. So this is a Japanese inspired bakery and I love that sort of flavor profiling, and lo and behold it's only 10 minutes away from my hotel, so that's an okay amount of walking to do for a croissant in the morning, don't you think? But yeah, Melbourne in the morning. Been here for a business trip and it's been really, really hot. But yeah, excited for this. Check it out. So yeah, what was my rating of the Lune Croissants last time I had it? I'm gonna confess something. I actually bought it in Melbourne because I was here for a work trip, and I took it back for my wife in Sydney. So they were not the freshest. Actually, I did have. No, I take that back. I bought a whole box. They're not the cheapest things, but I think it was around $50 for. Can't remember. 50 to 60 bucks for around 5 croissants, something like that, just maybe a little over $10 a croissant. But no, they were good. They were definitely good, but with the Lune Croissant fanfare and experience comes just such a long wait that I don't know, I don't know if the wait is worth the croissant, right? So yeah, I mean, I definitely did enjoy it, but wouldn't really call myself a croissant connoisseur. So I'm interested to see how these ones will fare. In terms of taste profile, I like a sweet croissant. What are you gonna say? Yeah, I like a sweet croissant. Flaky, all that normal croissanty goodness I like. And I've already had a coffee, but I don't think I wouldn't mind another coffee as well. So yeah. So around 8:10 in the morning, and the punters are not really out yet in Melbourne, which makes for a very pleasant walking experience. It's a beautiful city. I always love when I come over to Melbourne for work. But right now, the city is just waking up. You know the thing, look, I know there's this back and forth about Sydney and Melbourne and who has the best city, and I'm not going to engage in that nonsense because it's obviously Sydney. Nah, jokes. But when it comes to restaurants, cafes, the food life, I'm not going to call it the nightlife. I'm sorry, Sydney. Melbourne, hands down, has that place won. People really... The city is very active, especially on weekdays, which I can't say I feel the same about Sydney. And when it comes to, it's just a mecca of food, man, in Australia, without a doubt. A lot of really good restaurants here. People clearly love their restaurants here. So yeah, in that particular regard, Melbourne has it won, hands down. You can get anything from Middle Eastern to Chinese to Japanese to Italian, which, let's keep it real. You can say the same for Sydney as well, but I just feel like the quality, I feel like if you come to Australia and you're like a chef, there is, I could be wrong, but I'm getting the vibe that there is some prestige trying to cut it in Melbourne. I don't know where I'm getting that vibe, but I think that they're really interesting culinary institutions in Melbourne that I don't get the same vibe in Sydney. Again, don't get me wrong, I love Sydney. I mean, I live in Sydney, so gotta love it. You know when you look at like Google Maps and you're looking in real life and saying, this can't be right. I think this is basically taking me into like an alleyway. Let's check it out. Honestly, I love this part about Melbourne. Check out these alleyways. Like, it has such a European vibe. Like, Sydney doesn't have enough of this stuff. Oh, wow. Her bar. It's just restaurants everywhere, man. It's insane. Yeah, this is literally taking us through an alleyway. So that's nuts. Oh my god. Wow. Check this out. That's nuts, eh? That's so cool. Wow. Sorry, I'm getting like sidetracked. I mean, don't get me wrong. These graffiti's pretty cool, but there's also bins everywhere here. Yeah, I've gotten sidetracked hard, eh? Look, the good news is it's saying it's 1 minute. We're 1 minute from here. I'm ready. I'm definitely ready to have some croissants, alright. I've earned this. This is not 10 minutes, it's definitely longer than 10 minutes. But wow, I've seen a lot of graffiti alleys in Melbourne, but I haven't seen these things. I mean, this seems like a pretty popular alleyway. Heaps of people are walking through. How cool is that? There's like some cute little apartments with like little balconies, a la like French vibes. Oh, I see people with coffee. Bakemono. We're here. Hello. Do you have any matcha ones? Oh, not in yet.
Matcha pastries?
Yeah.
No, we don't.
Okay. What do you recommend?
If you're after something sweet,
Yeah.
I recommend the blueberry danish or the almond music croissant.
Yeah.
Savory wise, I would go ham and cheese or honey sauce.
Could I have a blueberry, please?
8.70.
Thank you. Well, that's it. Pretty cute. So, a little bit about this place. There's not really any places to sit down, which is, I'm not gonna lie, a bit disappointing. But, you saw the inside. It was pretty nifty. It's really like Japanese style bakehouse vibes. I've had a bit of a coffee, so not there, but it's really, what's the word? Low-key. Like you'd walk past it and not know that there's something in here. But Bakemono, if you want to check it out.
And you know, just human nature, you just glance at it.
All right. So listen, I'm gonna find a place to eat this, to go to town on this. Yeah, alright. There's a bit of Spaniard vibes. Okay. Alright. Let's see what I can do here. Fuck it, I'm sitting down. Fuck it. Fuck it. We're in Melbourne, I'm sitting down. Not exactly how I planned this, but let's do it. You gotta compromise, guys. Alright. So I got I don't remember, blueberry. Look, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in the sense that I was really expecting like matcha. But anyway, let's check it out. Let's check it out. It's bound to be good. The place, look. So I'm gonna start off. Oh my god, fucking pigeon over here. Yeah, I'm gonna start off with a blueberry. Fresh blueberry. Oh, did that fall off? I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's definitely very crunchy. Oh, that's yum. That's yum. You know, I will say the smells are not very inviting over here, so maybe I have to walk out. Flaky. Flaky crust. Look at that. The cream is not too sweet. Like what is this? I don't know if it's a creme fraiche sort of vibe, but it's very balanced. Like you get a good mouthfeel and the requisite amount of sweetness. I'm liking this. This will pair down very well with oh my god. I'm getting attacked by freaking pigeons everywhere. My blueberries. Check this out. Attack of the pigeons. Oh, I just hit like a sugar particle at the back with a bit of crunch like these bits, and it's so good. I'm liking this. Oh, this is it. No complaints from me on that one. I really did enjoy that. It's less sweeter than I thought, which is not a bad thing. I think like I'm a sweet tooth, and that's definitely on the more conservative side of sweet, but that's pretty good. I mean, that was the blueberry Danish, I think. No, I enjoyed that. I enjoy that. Here's the thing, like, I can't eat too many of these things in one sitting, right? So I'd rather have one. What I can comment is that the pastry work is exceptional. Is it Lune level? I don't know. I don't know why I keep going back to Lune. Is it better than Lune? Hard one, man, because like I had Lune. I had Lune a while ago. I'm just gonna give me a background over here. So yeah, it's a hard one because I had Lune. It was a while ago that I had Lune. What I distinctly remember, and this is the day old, the Lune. And I don't know if it's just to do with the type of croissant, because this is not. Sorry, this is a pastry, not a croissant. My bad. Yeah, it's a pastry. So I liked it. I think that's a solid 7 out of 10, and I don't give scores like willy-nilly. 7 out of 10 is pretty strong. I think based on the quality of that pastry, I would venture to say that that's up there. Typical Melbourne fare though, in the sense that I always rate Melbourne pastries and bakeries pretty high, but that was good. I really enjoyed that. So Bakemono Bakery, if you're around the area, I will put a Google link below. Check it out. Like, especially for a walk. I didn't try their coffee because I already had a cup of coffee, and ain't nobody should be starting the day with 2 shots of caffeine that early at least. But for a walk, you go in down a really cool graffiti laneway. I like it. Really good. But just know that you can't really sit here. I mean, there was a bench there. Literally could fit maybe 2 people, 3 if you're feeling very cozy. But that was it. But I was young, man. Young. I like it. Anyway, guys, what did you think? Tell me. Next time I am in Melbourne, I'm all about the bakeries, all about the bread, all about the pastries. Where should I visit? I'm after, pastries, croissants. Put links, put comments below. I really want to know. I really want to check all these out. Let me know what you think. Thanks, guys.